Hello, hello. We're doing some burner designing today, as per usual. I believe we got. Let's see, we got LDS finished. We have processing units finished. Hold on, my hard drive is being super slow right now. Interesting. There we go. Is that good? Okay, perfect. Yeah. So last time we got speed modules done. So we have RCUs, we have LDS, we have rocket fuel, I believe. Although technically we don't actually have the light oil for rocket fuel produced. We just have rocket fuel produced, which is I guess the easy part. But you know that's fine. We'll basically like towards the end we'll be putting a ton of chemical plants around our entire base, and I figured that should be one log adventure once I know how many belts of fuel I needed. So it's not been super high prio to do it as we go. Especially since they're really easy to move, and I would much rather just paste them in a straight line. Place them in a. Basically, I want to make it easier later, because it's a lot harder to rearrange the furnaces than it would be to rearrange the advanced oil to fit around them. And I don't even know if I'll be using advanced oil for the most part. There's a good chance that we just use petroleum for our base because we need a lot, right? We do have a very significant amount of consumption because we're looking at probably 20,000 burner inserters on our main base. We can probably say a quarter. We can probably estimate them as like a quarter uptime. I think would be reasonable. So we can say they use 10 kilowatts each. No, quarter. Yeah. Let's say 15. Let's say they use 15 kilowatts. So we're looking at 3,000 kilowatts for all of them. How much solid fuel is that? I think that's like 2 belts or something, right? Um 25. Yeah, it's about, so at a steady state, that's so much actually for just inserters. I know, like it's a really small number, but at the same time, for powering inserters, we're looking at 30 solid fuel per second consumed throughout our base, which, like I said, is only 2 belts. But the thing is, saturation is important. So what I think we'll have to do is have just a lot of chem plants along the way that like fill up the belt, so that way it keeps it full. So that way when we build something new, we can send it 1 to 2 to even 3 full solid belts at a time to keep it running. So we need probably 3 additional belts of resources on each side, at least 3 extra belts of resources. So we're looking at a consumption of about 30 per second, but realistically we need to be able to produce about 100 per second, which I don't think is that hard, right? Like I don't think that's unreasonable. How many does this produce? Okay, let's see what 10 produces. 5? Okay, yeah, that's not bad at all. So 40 is going to produce 20 per second. Yeah, that's not too bad, because basically that means we can just have a solid row of chem plants on like our entire left and right side of the base. And because the actual amount isn't that high, like it's only, what is that, 400 petroleum? How much does a refinery produce or consume? Or yeah, produce. That was the right one. 72. Okay. Maybe we do use advanced oil, because we're probably looking at 5. Is that right? If we were to use entirely petroleum, we're looking at. Yeah. Okay. We'd be looking about 400 oil refineries for our main base. That sounds like a lot, but I don't think it's that many belts of fuel. Yeah, we should probably do advanced oil, because I think we will have enough water And I think the savings is worth it. Let's see, what does this produce? This is our power, right? Okay, so power is, well, I guess since it's not steady state, it's really hard to compare. What else could I do? We could use buffer chests. Buffer chests could work. I'm trying to think of ways we can get around having to produce this many belts of resources. Because right here, this can probably produce 6 belts. No, this can produce about 3 to 4 yellow belts right here. With 100, with advanced oil. To do it with the basic is a lot. But we can also just buffer surplus and maybe we'll be fine. But on the other hand, I don't know how much surplus we'll have. Yeah, I don't really know. You know what, we'll get to that. I think we'll just have to do some tests where we clear the belts and see how long things take to start. Because we really can't do estimates like that. There's too many variables involved. Hello, Miss Arabella. Welcome, welcome. Ow. Also, I believe I have finished my video, so that's exciting. It was a lot trickier to do than I anticipated. But hopefully that should be uploading tonight I plan to upload it after the stream. I wish my internet was faster, otherwise it would be live today. But yeah, it's going to take like 5 hours to upload. Because yeah, my internet's awful. What I need is more trains. True. I don't know what this solves, but you're right. We need more trains. Is there anything tricky we have to do with the silo? Is there a silo calculator? Does Factorio Lab account for how many silos you need for a certain science, or not Factorio Lab, sorry. The Factorio calculators. Do they account for how much you can get out of a single silo with a certain amount of beacons? I have no idea how to estimate that. I know it takes about 2 minutes with speed mod 1s. So I guess that's like full speed mod 1s. We'll probably want, ooh, wait, can we do buffer? We can't do buffers. Yeah, we can't do buffer chests. That changes things a little bit. Not a ton, but it definitely makes a difference. We also have burner inserters, which we mentioned it before. They're terrible. Absolutely terrible. So let's see. I guess we could do at least 5 burner inserters. That's not too bad. The 900 science per minute factory needs about 1.4 silos or something. Oh, okay. So we have lots of headroom. Then that okay, never mind. That's not too bad. I thought their limit was way lower, but considering we're only aiming for 180, we should be fine. Even with speed mod 1s. Although I don't know if our burner inserters are going to be limiting. They might be. Well, we can. It would help if we have inputs on 2 sides. That would make them less limiting. But yeah, we can't really do buffer chests. Well, I guess we don't really need this many. I just want them to be able to burst out stuff real fast, but since there's no buffer chest, they don't really need to be able to do that, do they? Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they need at least 1.8, 1.8, 1.8, 1.8. Okay. Let's do 5. Actually, we might be able to do 9 total. I think we can do 9 total. Then I'm pretty sure we'll need logic for rocket. Yeah, I think we need logic to make them only activate if rocket fuel is in front of them. Actually, no, never mind. We can. I think we can do something else. I think there's better logic we can use for these, rather than reading individual tiles. Don't know what it would be. We can haul. Yeah, actually, no, I don't know what it would be. But this is 9 inserters. We can hand feed them if we really want to. This is the only hand feeding thing we would have in the whole run. I don't like the idea of it, but I don't really see a great way to get around it. Unless we overproduce rocket fuel. Maybe we can overproduce rocket fuel. I don't know, let's try this. Let's say only activate if... It might be self-balancing. I think it won't be a problem. Let's say rocket fuel is greater than 0. Yeah, let's just try this. Let's just keep it simple for now. See if that works just fine. So my idea is that rocket fuel is going to be on both of the chests or both of the belts. That's weird. I don't know why I wasn't able to place that. Yeah, the idea is for rocket fuel to be on both of them. Don't think the side matters. Maybe I'll put them on the far side so they're less prioed. And then low density structure. Oh wait, these are supposed to be read and hold. Oh wait, I enabled the wrong things. I always do that. I always enable the belts. Okay. Yeah, at really low amounts of rocket fuel, they might struggle, but because they're prioritizing the other side, I think it won't be... I don't think it'll be bad. One of these is supposed to be RCUs. But aside from that, it's great. But yeah, this gives them some ability to not brown out. We could also do our normal splitter logic, but I don't think we really need to do that now with rocket fuel. As long as we have more inserters that we need, we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, they actually move way faster than I feel like they should be. And then we also need an output, which that one's a little bit tricky. Actually, that's a lot trickier than I thought it would be. I think we'll have to get... Oh wait, we can use another side, can't we? Never mind. Yeah, we have this side to work with. Okay, so we have a couple options. We could direct feed, but that means we have to remove a beacon. Is that a bad thing? I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Let's see. What does a satellite take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes 6 resources. Okay. We can't do 6 resources and have self-feeding. What if we move this around? It's really hard to get 6 resources. It's really hard to get 6 resources into an assembler with burner inserters. Okay, we can't really rely on hand feeding here because this actually needs they need to move about 2,000 items each over the course of the run, so hand feeding isn't great. Rocket fuel is easy, so I guess we only really have 5. I mean, it's easy enough to do if we have this many inputs, or if we have this many sides to work with, so maybe I just do that. That's cutting 2 beacons total. We should still be able to launch fast enough. Maybe I'll move this to a different test world real quick, or just do this. There we go. See how many this can actually launch, because I really don't know. I don't know if the burner inserters will keep up. Okay, and then we'll give this... We'll give this one some rocket fuel, and then we'll give this one some satellites. Which I could have made an infinity chest, but I guess it's too late now. I mean, it's not really too late. Okay. So it is at 503, 5308, 50308, 5308. These take forever to fill the silo. 5308. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes. We did brown out. Oh wait, I don't have the beacons on, do I? Hey look, we finished. I don't know if the beacons were actually activated. No, they were. Okay. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I might have accidentally disabled the power. That might have been why it took so long. That would make a lot more sense, actually. Okay. 20. These seem to be working. Okay, so it takes about 3 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, that's more than enough. Which means we could afford to cut a few more beacons if we need the space. If we need to simplify things. Okay, so we will be fine. Good, good. Emptying the silo. How do we empty the silo? Let's see. Or where do we empty the silo, I guess is the better question. Probably over here, right? 1, 2. And then we can maybe put rocket fuel here. I don't know. I think we might. It's possible we'll only be able to get this many on one side, which is technically more than enough. See, this would get powered from here. This would get powered from here. That's fine. So the idea is for these to all be self-feeding, for them to all have rocket fuel on it, is my thinking. This can no longer be powered, actually. Oh wait, can we not get that many on one side? I don't think we can get that many on one side. No, we can't get that many on one side. We do need to be able to burst. Well, okay, this is technically enough. But barely. It's pushing it with how fast these can empty. So I really want to get that. Really want to get that last one. Can I just output from a different side? How many beacons do I have right now? I guess that's the real question. As long as I still have like 18 beacons, we'll be good. Okay. Or 17 beacons, we'll be fine. Okay. Oh, I think this works. Barely, but it does. Or it should work. Self-feed, self-feed. There we go. That can now be fed. That can go here. And then whatever is feeding these can just also feed this as well. So now we need fuel here, here, and here. We could also try going through the middle. I feel like there's a way to I feel like there's a way to combine these, but it does make it less safe that way, so maybe that's not a good thing. I feel like there's going to be a lot of rocket. I might need to go oversize the rocket fuel a little bit. Also, am I actually aiming for 3 science per minute? Yes, I am, right? I think actually it's more like 2.8. So yeah, this is plenty. So we need rocket fuel here, here, and here, or solid fuel. I might actually do solid fuel for these. Because it depends where the rocket fuel comes from. Also, is there any reason to have this rotated this way? I don't think there is. Might as well just have it straight. It's a little bit safer that way, and gives me the ability to expand it later. I wonder. Ooh, wait. Here we go. That's a little nicer. It makes everything come from one direction too. That way I don't need that one. Now I can technically do this too. But not really. Well, if I'm very careful about what side of the belt I'm on, technically I can't do that. Do I want to though? I guess that's the real question. I feel like, yeah. Oh wait, oh, I know what to do. Well, no I don't. Maybe. No. No, I don't. I also can move the beacons on this side, I guess, and get a little bit more space. Wait, can you get a 2-wide gap on every side of the silo? Huh. I guess you can. Does that let you get more beacons? Probably. Well, no, I don't think it gets you more beacons. I just think it looks nicer. It just lets me remove these undergrounds, I guess. That's useless. Or is it? Maybe. Actually, oh, wait. No, it's not useless because now I can do this. There we go. There we go. This only gets me... This is 15 beacons. I cut way too many beacons here. I don't think I need to do move the silo apart to do that, though. But the idea here is that now they're safe. So it seemed all of these inserters are now perfectly safe, which is very nice. I like my safe inserters. I like when they don't fail on me. Can I get another resource here? Well, let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, if I put rocket fuel on this belt, this one can have 2 on it. And that lets me remove nothing because this is the one I want to remove, so that doesn't do anything. Never mind. Thought I was onto something. How many is this? Okay, this is 16 beacons. Okay, so 16 beacons should still be plenty. We're just gonna give it an infinity power for now. But yeah, I think this will be... I think this will be fine. We do not want that. I mean, technically we can have rocket fuel go straight there, but we don't actually want that. We also don't want rocket fuel on that side. We want LDS on the inside. Just to keep it a little bit cryoed. Okay, and then we need processing units, LDS. Oh, wait. This isn't safe. It's almost safe, though. Because, like, if I could send it forward, that would be so nice. Oh, wait, I know what to do. Now it's safe. There we go. Well, kind of. It's kind of safe. It's not a perfect solution because now I can't read this. So if we want to do this, we can only do... We can do this. Rocket fuel greater than 0. This does limit our max throughput, but we can compensate for it by doing this, so that way more rocket fuel comes from this side. That helps slightly. Not a ton, but it does help slightly. And then I wonder if I can... I could probably filter this out too. So this gets sent up. Rocket fuel is going to be on the outside. Maybe I should do rocket fuel on the inside. Because the prio doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so rocket fuel goes here. This only works if... Well, the belt's not supposed to have logic. Rocket fuel gets sent this way, which is safe. It gets sent over here, and it's safe. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have a total of about probably 200 wasted rocket fuel, so that's fun. At least rocket fuel is probably the cheapest part. The cheapest part about a silo. Which is fun, because it's like, in like any percent runs, rocket fuel is the one that limits you the most if you try to launch a second rocket for fun. So it feels like rocket fuel is the hardest to get, but that's because obviously you just don't have any reason to launch a second one, generally. So, so you don't have, like, you just rely on light oil buffers, but it's really easy to get more light oil. You just don't. But yeah, this is good. That gets LDS and rocket fuel. Now we have the 2 other resources here, which I believe we have producing. So where can this go? I wanted it to go down here, which just because we kind of have this space and I don't really have anything else to do with it. It can also go way down here. Belt delay for everything is going to be incredibly high. You know what? I should probably produce it here. And then we also need prod 3s, which I think we can fit in here. It's not going to have a pleasant pattern, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we can fit them in there if we really need. Do I want to prioritize yellow science? How do I do that? I mean, not how do I prioritize yellow science. I know how to prioritize yellow science. How do I split these? Should I put logic on them? Is a 50-50 split good? Not really. Okay. I think what I'll need to do is have a second prio, right? Like I'll prio towards the rocket. No, not towards the rocket. Well, maybe I can prio towards the rocket. Or I could start with a 50-50 split, then once this belt backs up, then it becomes like an 80-75 split. That seems really high. Could I can limit how many rockets I launch per second, per minute. That would work. Hello, Pandapo. Is that still accurate? I think I have a permanent link now, or set it. Yeah, this. But yeah, I mostly just use it for stream schedule changes, like if I have to change something. Actually, wait. Oh, that reminds me. I need to update my Twitch stream schedule because it still says I stream on Fridays, but I won't be able to stream on Fridays for a few months, a couple months. I mean. Actually, let me do that real quick. Because my internet is having issues anyway. Need to let it settle down for a bit. I think things are uploading to the cloud again. OneDrive, what are you doing? Wait, where is schedule? Yeah, okay, I'll do it later. I can never remember. Is it settings? Stream? Channel? Schedule? Yeah, okay. Twitch has the most, like, convoluted... Wait, why does it say I do space exploration on Fridays? Burners only. None of this is accurate. Burners only. I found it. And burners only. There we go. Now it's up to date. Okay, cool. But yeah, I posted now. Usually schedule changes to the Discord if I'm running late or if I have to cancel or if I'm streaming early, which doesn't happen often. But one time I did have to stream like 2 hours early. It was also the first day of a time change, so it felt like it was 3 hours early. That was fun. Okay, I think this works. I mean, this is a good spot for a silo. It's hard to go wrong with that. Can I make this come from a different side? It makes more sense to come from the top. Same for this one, but I think this one I'm more limited on. Unless I just remove this beacon. Because I could do this, and then this. That's too many splitters. I don't love that. Definitely did not love that option. But yeah, I forgot where all the resources come from, so I definitely have some reason to reorder everything. Maybe this should just come around this way. Oh wait, that's why I had it like this, because it's safe. Which is very important. I guess it can still be safe this way. right? Now we can move the beacons up here. What does this change, though? This still gives me 15 beacons. That's enough. I feel like this might not actually solve any problem. Because basically the issue we have is that everything comes from a different side than I want it to. Like rocket fuel and LDS come from the left, so we actually need to rotate it. But then all of these things are going to come from the left as well. So I think I think we'll be hard pressed to get everything to come from the right side. So I think I just need to not worry about it. Yeah, we'll just go back to the original design because the original design works. And I gain very little by changing this stuff right now. Okay, so I guess RCUs can go this direction. Now rocket fuel is going to be split off a lot, which is kind of annoying. We're just going to do some rough connections at the moment. And then I said we're going to do a 50-50 split. Maybe I could do a 75 split, right? That's something you can do. So like this splits half and half. And then this splits half and half. So that puts 3/4 of the LDS this direction and 1/4 the other way, just to supplement yellow science for a bit. Which I am assuming that I need to do, right? 2.1, and then this should be like 1.5, 1.8. Yeah, so we do need a little bit of supplement. And then it's going to start coming back, and it will all go this way. Okay, yeah, that's workable. This isn't supposed to be LDS, though. LDS wraps around the bottom. Yeah, this is not the greatest connection point, but that's fine. Okay, then we also need rocket fuel, which I said splits off a lot, and I was not kidding. Rocket fuel splits in like 3 different points, at least. Gosh, this connection is rough. I mean, it also doesn't help that I've never really automated a rocket before, so I can't visualize any way to do that. But the fact that we need rocket fuel in every single belt is very, very much not making it easier. I mean, we have this entire section to work with, so it's not like I don't really need to like try to make it more compact. I just don't want it to look awful, but it's gonna. Okay, and then we need processing units. Okay, which we can get from here. Because we don't need a ton, right? Yeah, that should be fine. So that'll go as processing units. How do I get rocket fuel on all? How do I get rocket fuel on onto all these belts? That's the real question. Maybe an inserter? Like, what if we do this? Hello, barcode. Welcome, welcome. This way I don't need a lot of splitters. I think I think this is an alright way to do it. Actually, I could have 2 resources come from the top. I think I'll do that. Oh wait, this doesn't work. This does not work. Holy shit, me madman. Fair. Yeah, we're working on the base. I did it before, but it wasn't in one stream, and it was without blueprints because of that. Or no, it was without blueprints, so we didn't do it in one stream because it was like 30 hours. But now I have a new CPU, and also I have blueprints and a lot of optimizations. So the goal, I think, is to do one long stream. We'll be using a controller for half of it, though, so it's. But I figured that won't be that much of a mechanical loss because it is, you know, mostly mostly waiting for bots. Set seed, random. Random. It will be done completely within 100% rules. It's just going to be with burner inserters. Realistically, first attempt, I don't think I could get on the board. But I think technically, with practice, sub 10 hours is doable. Based on my estimates, I could be very, very wrong. But I feel like sub 10 hours is doable. I don't know how doable. It's just because burners suck. Is every belt half fuel, or are you trying to circuit your way through it? So the issue with circuits is that they're actually really bad. You can't really do that many good things with circuit conditions with burner inserters. So, but also, so no to both, I guess. For the most part, dedicated fuel belts are the way to go for saturation speed. If you want to circuit your way through it, the latency is incredibly high. Like start delay very, very high. Like you do save on belt costs, but it takes like an hour to start a build if you have like bare minimum fuel going in. So we don't have a ton of sushi there for circuit stuff. If in some cases, like small builds like with this, we do have circuits with half fuel. But that's only for the low throughput things, like silos. We don't need a ton of parts for the satellite. But it's not something we do that regularly because it's overall not a very effective design to have self-feeding inserters. We basically only use it if it's the only way we can possibly fit a burner inserter there. Yeah, dedicated fuel is generally the way to go. Let's see, we do have a couple that have half fuel. But if you want, but because, it's, everything's built for bots, right? And it's also a speedrun, you can't have things dying. Self-feeding, any chance of brownout is bad. So most of our base is designed around keeping inserters safe, as in they can be built in whatever order they need. It shouldn't be possible for weird coal patterns to cause the burners to brown out. So that's what we're designing around. So anything that's self-feeding has to have logic, one of two logics. One is to read the belt directly across from it. It works, as long as it's not an underground. Downside, you can't use it that often because that does get incredibly performance intensive, because you have to have a separate circuit condition for every single inserter, which isn't great. Definitely not great. So we can use it in like some key spots, but if we were to use it everywhere, it would be like 10,000 inserters. It would probably add like 2 hours to the run, and it won't save 2 hours. And then we have a separate logic, right? Where is it? We use it for blue chips. Okay, and then we have a less intensive logic that's also a little, that works for undergrounds, but it isn't as safe, but it's still very safe. It's just not quite as safe. Where we read fuel from one central location, or one unified location for every inserter, and we just don't activate any of the inserters until all the belts back up. This one's not ideal, but it takes about 10 minutes to start the lane anyway, so it's not too big of a deal for the belt to have to back up first. Like anything with burner inserters has like 10 to 20 minute start time. And that's with full belts of fuel. They're so bad. I love it. But they're so bad. You're from the future with burner inserters are good. This is a positive message. It will get better. Thank you. I needed that. I needed to know it will get better. This is alright. I don't love it, but I mean, it's fine. Just for testing purposes, I probably should get an infinity chest, right? not actually from the future. You're just lying. I see. Well, it made me feel better briefly. That's what matters. Okay, I know I asked this a lot. What side of the belt do they put stuff on? The right side. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine then. Yeah, I don't love this. I don't think this design is that great. I don't think it's awful. Oh, wait. I know it can make it better, though. Well, maybe. I guess I don't know for sure if that makes it better. Huh. That actually is nice and compact. It just comes down to, can I get 3 different things side-loaded over here? Okay, so we have processing units. LDS comes from here. That's good. Solar panels, accumulators, radars. I feel like I have 4 belts. Solar panel, accumulator, radar. Oh, wait. Did I miscount? I think I miscounted. Processing units, solar panels, accumulator, radar, LDS, rocket fuel. Yeah, I was counting 5, but 2 of them are fed over here. Which means, which one's the best to cut? Probably this one, actually. Okay, that makes way more sense. I'm sitting there trying to figure out how the heck we're going to get another resource over there, but we don't need to. Now, we haven't fully designed these, so I just want to test the silo right now. So we're just going to we're just going to use some infinity chests because we don't really know where these resources come from. I imagine radars are going to come from the bottom. And then the radars will come from the bottom. Accumulators and solar panels are going to come from the top. Actually, accumulators might not come from the top. There's a good chance those don't come from the top, now that I think about it. Okay, and then we re-enable everything, and... Oh! I thought it was going to lag out a bit there. There has to be a better way. I might use circuit logic here. I don't really know how, but... Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't really know how much of a concern it is. Basically, this LDS is split like 80-20 between solid fuel, or between yellow science and between the silo, which isn't too bad, except this is such a long belt that if we back up the entire belt, that's just about, it's like 1,000 LDS wasted. So we can't really rely on, like, my goal was to rely on it backing up. This also isn't even side-loading properly, but that's fine. Oh, wait. Wait. I need to get blue chips down here, too. So this is actually supposed to be split between a different thing. Well, that's fine. That's an easy fix. Yeah, basically, they're just so far away that relying on belts backing up to balance things isn't great. That'll take a really long time, right? 1,000 LDS divided by 3. Like, what is that? 5 minutes? I guess that's only about 7 minutes. That just reminded you of a split friends base that had a long satellite belt to the silo, and satellites had splitter prio. Oh no. Yeah, satellites get expensive. I accidentally did something like that in space exploration one time. This isn't working. Why? Ah. Oh wait, this isn't safe. This design is not safe. There we go. Okay, now it is. Yeah, okay, that should be better. Yeah, that sounds like a little bit of a waste. Just a little. really know if there's a good fix for this though. Okay, there is a fix. Maybe it's no, is there? Not really. We can't really move where, I mean, I guess we can. We can produce these up here. That's just gonna add, that just seems, it doesn't really fit that very well up there, so I don't really want to do that. Does this do anything anymore? Yes. Yeah, this is how we output, which have not figured out how we're gonna do that yet. Oh wait, actually that's not too bad. Okay, the space science belt actually is very manageable. We just have to flip all of them, but that's actually harder than I thought it would be. Okay, we have to flip every single one of these belts. That's annoying. Yeah, this shouldn't have any trouble feeding the silo. It's not really getting that many RCUs. Okay, so this, I know this looks bad. This has nothing to do with my design. And that like 5 minutes I spent talking about safety. The burner inserters and the staged mod don't go well together. Sometimes when you switch layers, burners just die. I have not figured out what causes it and how I prevent it. So I don't know what causes it, but yeah, a lot of times builds that are literally impossible to die. No idea why. No idea what I can do to prevent it, but it happens very frequently. At least now. It didn't used to. It just kind of started happening once my base got larger. Maybe that's just because I'm starting to use layers more. Although they're not that well divided. Okay, these are deactivated, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So that circuit logic works. Oh yeah, we're artificially limiting the speed here. This is one way to make this design safer. But yeah, I don't know what causes it, but sometimes switching layers kills my burner inserters. Or maybe it's the disable button? I don't know. Something is happening. I'm wondering if does it like reset their state? It could be that because they have such a small amount of fuel, maybe when I change layers and it resets their state, that kills them. It consumes some of the fuel, but they stop. It consumes some of the fuel, but they've already burnt some of their fuel. But they've accomplished nothing? I don't know. No idea what it was. No idea what it is. Wait, am I missing logic? Yeah, this needs logic. This one is good, this one's good. Okay, I think it was just that one inserter. Okay, so yeah, the silo is it's not launching that fast. It's definitely not looking like I'm gonna get one launch every 6 minutes at the rate RCUs is producing right now, but they haven't activated yet, so it's hard to say. Wait, do these not have outputs? Are they still waiting on solid field backup? Wow. The start time is really high when you just look at it. Realistically, things will still be building, and fuel will move slowly as it gets built, so it's never going to be this drastic for how this... It's never going to feel this drastic with a start time delay, but it definitely feels rough when you're testing a design. Okay. So those can brown out. Okay, so maybe we don't have that. I was worried that might happen. I think the artificial limiting the speed only works for very specific cases. I think I might not use the design. It seems to have only caused problems. There we go. Much more manageable RCU production. This should be 1.19. Okay. Then I think we have enough here. Ooh. We don't, actually. How do we supplement that? Wait, do we not have enough blue chip production? I thought we were good on blue chips. We're not. We need another blue chip lane. How many silos do I really need to launch a minute? That do I really need this many? I think that's what it boils down to. Can I lower my standards? Because this is an absurd amount. This is twice as many launches per hour. I think this is twice as much per second as the normal run. Which admittedly, I do need more space science in a slightly shorter. I do need more space science. I don't know if I need it in a shorter time window though, so I might be able to make do with smaller production. Where is the? This is already such a large build, and we would need more red chips. Yeah, I don't think we can justify another one of these. Oh wait. Which one produces 1.7? Oh wait, we already have another one of them. Never mind, we're good. Okay, I have already done the math. I just forgot the math. That makes me feel better. Okay, so we do have enough. I was really worried we completely undersized this. I know it says we're producing 7. These only work at about 70%, 65% speed, I think, was the number. So this is only giving us about 3.5. No, about... Actually, no, it's exactly 50%. This is giving us 3.5 per second. And then it should be able to send the extra down to red chips somehow. Not entirely sure how. Okay, so 50% goes to there, and then I think we need to split off and send some here as well. Hello, Arturs. Welcome, welcome. Okay, that should be fine. That should work. And then we can prio towards RCUs here. I think that's fine. Actually, no, let's do a 50-50. This isn't a lot of speed mods wasted, right? 20. And it's like 10 seconds. That's fine. We can live with that. We do need to change how the split happens, of course. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is my inventory full? There we go. There we go. Okay, I think everything's on the wrong side for this to actually work. I guess we'll find out. Because I wanna use a splitter here. But it just doesn't feel like that will... I don't think I have... Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, things are on the right side. Oh, that's awesome. Really wasn't expecting them to be. That is unfortunate. Wait, how did I get this across before? Oh, it can only cross on that tile? Okay. I mean, that's fine. If you're using underground belt, just decrease total amount on belt used. Yeah, yeah, I'll be reducing those. While I'm building things the first time, I tend to keep them as belt because it's a lot easier to visualize what you're doing and then convert it later. But yeah, I imagine we probably have like 4,000 to 5,000 entities just sitting in our base that will be removed or should be removed before the end. But I've learned my lesson. It's really hard to track down the source of something when it's an underground during this phase. I guess we could do this. That limits the rocket fuel production, though. We could do that. I think that works. There has to be a better way to split by 80. Or by 75%. Maybe with combinators? Not really sure. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we're limited by other things. These aren't working very well. Oh, I swapped sides. Or I accidentally broke the sides at one point. That makes way more sense. It might be easier if you just went to the underground surface. Is that a thing yet? Or is that an actual thing? It sounds like a mod. It sounds like a mod, but also sounds like something that might actually be in the game. Now I don't trust anything. Rocket fuel powered burners. Yep. It just the rocket fuel is right here, and it's not that expensive. It is a mod. Okay, so it is real. That's cool. I thought there was a chance that it was completely fake, but also a chance it's real. Okay. Entity-wise, we gain absolutely nothing by making these rocket fuel powered. Maybe I should use solid fuel here. Because, like, I'm looking at this, right? Solid fuel is right here. Like, very easy to get. This row has no reason to have rocket fuel on it. This is... Oh, wait, this might... Hold on, this is 400 Wait, how many entities is this? LDS plus rocket fuel. That's 150 entities. That's 90 seconds. Never mind. I don't know why I thought there was any chance that would have a bottleneck. But yeah, this belt right here has no reason to have rocket fuel on it. This one arguably might, because it distributes the rocket fuel load between the two. But this one definitely doesn't need it. I wonder how much easier this would be if they added the fuel requests like trains have. Is it me or burners faster depending on... I think you're just imagining that. It's probably because I'm speeding it up by ×2. If that's what you're basing it on. There is a mod for that, and I do plan on playing that at some point. But yeah, it's not a vanilla thing. And we don't have that one enabled. But it has been suggested a lot. Ooh, I don't love this belt. I'm just making it prettier for the sake of it now. I wonder if I split... Oh wait, this has RCs. I forgot that has blue chips on it. Never mind. I was gonna say we can split it off early, but that we have the blue chips that we need to get. Maybe I should just make a separate blue chip belt. That might simplify things. Because honestly, we're saving like 4 entities to not have a separate blue chip belt. But we're wasting way more resources in terms of the blue chips that are backed up. Yeah, I think I might keep the blue chips separate. Also reduces the chance for error later. Gosh, I do not like this. I don't know why. I am like have a complete creative block here. Does it also do burner drills? Oh, it does furnaces and drills? Yeah, we definitely need to check that out. We might play that one with everything's a burner. That could be fun. Because then you could just make really fast machines if you want to run them all in rocket fuel, which is kind of cool. Okay, well, technically this works. There's definitely a better option. Nuclear fuel stone furnaces. Yeah, we would definitely have to play with everything's a burner if we wanted to use nuclear fuel. But I think that would be worth it. Okay, there we go. This should have enough solid fuel that we can make that work. Wait, why is this dead? Oh. Oh. Right. I remember. Wait, is that the wrong stage? Yeah, we fixed one of them. We didn't fix both of them. Wait. These don't... These look different. What? Wait, are these staggered? I'm so confused. Wait. These don't line up. And I don't know why. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, nuclear fuel stone furnaces sound way cheaper than a steel furnace for sure. Does it increase the... Wait, does it increase the fuel consumption? Yeah, I did save one entity. I think that's why it broke in the first place. Because I think I tried to save it and failed because I messed it up. But yeah, huge savings there. Because I'm trying to think, if you have nuclear fuel and it's consumed as fast as a coal or something, that would be really funny. But also, that would be insane. So I don't know if that would be good. But I like the idea that it just has an extreme downside of using an insane amount of resources. Because it's you have solid fuel there, or you have nuclear fuel being burnt at... What would that be? I'm thinking if like it runs 10 times faster, it burns 10 times faster. It would definitely it would last like... It would still last like 30 minutes, I guess. So that's still solid. That's still decent. Okay, I think this is launching fast enough. We could add an extra inserter if I really need to. Because let's see, that's 6, this is 4, so they're not very evenly split. Especially since these prioritize rocket fuel, but that's fine. Nuclear fuel is incredibly dense. Yeah, that's true. So you're saying it should last longer. Gosh, how much can you actually smelt with one nuclear fuel? It would have to be a lot, right? It would last like hours. Okay, and then real quick, where are radars? Oh, radars are down here. That's fine. Normal base, use Logibots for white science, burner belt. Yeah, that would, Logibots would help. Technically, I don't have them banned. They just don't feel... Like, I have to use them for the achievements. But I feel like that's what I want to limit myself to. It feels wrong using them for anything else. What is this? Oh, this is a coal belt? Oh my god, I just realized. This needs to go through here. That's not hard at all. It's just a lot messier than I thought it would be. Okay, we'll just leave that. Okay, and then this train is in a terrible spot, by the way. Also, I meant to shift these down a few tiles. I don't think we can do that anymore. I think it's too late. You tested burner fuel bonus with cheetah ore? What is cheetah ore? It adds a new ore to the game, cheetah ore. It's a fast burning high fuel speed source. Okay, I can see how that could be fun. That seems like it pairs really well with it. Okay, these seem to, I mean, I'm gonna assume those are still working. I'm gonna assume we haven't broken them. Yeah, we need to get this over here, which is honestly not that hard. Yeah, pollute more. Pollution's overrated, right? Okay, so basically we have all of these coming from the wrong side. Because it makes most sense for space science to come from the top. Should I loop space science? I haven't actually decided on that yet. Honestly, if I loop space science, then I don't... Okay, this might be a cop-out. Actually, no. Is it a cop-out? I think it's a cop-out. No, because it actually is harder to do. Basically, The last research is going to have a lot less labs working on it because we're going to probably stop launching rockets at some point. But maybe we don't. Maybe we just don't worry about that. Maybe it's fine. Oh wait, I should have logic though. I should just say I should be counting how many rockets I'm launching. How do I do that? Oh, that's really easy. We just need a combinator. But oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I think there it is. You like that the normal base has logic to launch 7 rockets and you have enough prod modules, you will miss white science? Oh yeah, if you don't have enough. Yeah, that logic seems scary. And I don't think there's like a perfect solution, right? Isn't there still some kind of risk in the logic they have? Based on like inserter timings, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's been fixed. But yeah, I've definitely seen some. Oops, definitely seen some issues. Yeah, I want at least double that for extra mining product. I think it's double, right? One. I guess technically I only need 7,500 researched. So I guess I don't need double, right? 7 launches is 1 point is equivalent to 8 launches researched. So I need okay, yeah, it's actually almost exactly double. Yeah, so I need 15 launches then? 15 times 1.2. Yeah, I don't know how close that 7 rockets is either. Hmm. No, not. Did I divide? No, I wasn't supposed to divide there. Was I? Yeah, no, I was supposed to. Hmm. Wait, I know what to do. I couldn't think of which numbers I needed to compare. Okay, so we do need 7 additional rockets. It's exactly double that. Okay. That makes it... I don't know if easier is the right word. It makes it different. Also, does anybody know... Is there like a rice shortage going on in the world? They don't really... they kind of like stopped selling it near me. Like, I can still get it, but it's a lot harder to track down. It could all just be like nobody really makes rye, uses rye flour. They used to sell it at like all the major supermarkets. It was just like they only had like 1 bag though. Now I just have to go to like random like Whole Food stores to find it. Because I like it as a supplement for bread flour. But like I don't feel like it's any less popular than it was like a year ago. Incredible, great guess. But yeah, no, that's a pretty good guess there. Uh, I think the easiest thing would be to put a combinator here, right? Oops. Wait, which kind of combinator do you use? Decider combinator, right? Since it's just basic counting. Yeah. That should be fine. Wait, do I need any logic? I could also do, I could probably also do an arithmetic. Can they just count each? Actually, no, let's... Yeah, the only one I know how to use is decider. Let's just go with that one. Because these can't keep an internal counter, so this is literally just keeping some kind of counter each. I don't think I want it to ever reset. What makes it not reset? What will never be true? I guess this would never be true. So that should be fine. And then for this one, we have satellites less than... We'll launch an extra rocket. We'll do 16. And I think that should count up. Just a normal memory cell, it might be worth to stop whole part of the factory no longer needed after launches. Yeah, that's the thing I don't... I don't know... I don't know if that would be worth it, actually. Okay, is this not... Is that not how you do a memory cell? Nope. I thought that worked. Each plus 0 equals each. Wait, what do you mean equals each? Output each? Oh. Wait, this isn't, that doesn't help. That definitely does not help. Oh wait, I could test it without a silo, can't I? That's a lot easier. Does it need a loop? Oh yeah, because it's not getting the output. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, that should be good. But yeah. There's that. And then disabling the factory, it's good for UPS, but at the same time, how many, there's like an hour window for things to naturally back up. We might have to make it. We'll have to do something. Which is the fastest? Okay, I think my best bet in terms of slowing things down, if I just stop the copper belts, that would probably work pretty well. Since this is so copper limited, what I could do is have one of these completely shut down automatically. That would require like just a couple belts, so that's one way to do it. Or it would just require me to pass this wire signal through here and have this entire thing stop after X amount of launches. And then we could do that for... Well, we can't do it for these. Don't know what we're going to do about them. These will take a while to back up. I mean, I guess it doesn't take that long to build. You mean we need picker dollies? I do have picker dollies. I just keep forgetting about it. Easiest to track are satellites, but it might be worth to use materials for GC part. Well, I'm thinking more, not so much how do I track it. Like, tracking satellites seems reasonable. I'm just trying to think, what do I want to shut down? Because, like, I don't want to shut down blue chips, because most of the actions for blue chips are producing green chips. So I don't really want to shut these down. I want to just keep making blue chips. So these I'll want to keep up. We'll just need to make sure we're buffering, like, modules. Because I want these to be running even after launches go until we have our UPS maxed out. Our main factory is probably... Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we might just have to manually shut things down later in the run. Like, we'll have like 3 hours. Maybe we just run around and just delete things by hand. Because it seems like actually managing it is automatically is going to be difficult since we don't really know how long things will take. 2.0 changes to not use picker dollies. Wait, are they just... Oh, they are just adding it as an option. I forgot about that. That was a cool Factorio facts. Yeah, just 16k inserters. This is most of the base. That reminds me though, I did do, let's see, Factorio Lab. No. Kirk McDonald. I did a rough estimate on how much I want to produce. So if I want 5 outposts per hour, I need half a belt of iron going into burner inserters, which is really not that much. I mean, it is. It's half a belt of iron going into burner inserters, but it's not as much as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be at least a whole belt. But yeah, after this point, we want to produce about 10 to 15,000 burner inserters per hour for the next couple hours. Which I think we might already be producing. Because we have these. Yeah, technically these can produce that many per hour. We're just not using that many. Cheap stuff. The fuel is more than the burners. Yeah, that's true. That is true. The 30 solid fuel that we need per hour, the 30 solid fuel we need per second is way more than the half a belt of iron we need per second to produce the burner inserters. I'm excited to see what our total fuel consumption is at the end. Anyway, we need we don't need speed 2s at all, right? Or do we need speed 2s for power armor? We actually, I think we need speed 2s for power armor. We need efficiency 2s. So in coal belts, that is 10 belts. Yeah, roughly. That's just our, it is important to point out that is just the steady state consumption. It is not our actual total amount. It's not our production. That's just how much we'll consume at a steady state. But we'll have to be able to burst out probably double that. So 6 belts of solid fuel to burst out anywhere in our base at any point in time. Just to help with latency. Otherwise, start time is going to be too high. That's fun. What was I looking? Okay, so we need efficiency mod. Oh, we need to produce efficiency modules. I think we need to lower our rocket goal. Because right now we only need 16 launches. We do 1 launch every. This gets all of our rockets launched in 1.5 hours. That sounds like a long time though. Like that's 90 minutes and none of my outposts run full speed until all those are launched. Well, actually, no, that's not true. we only need 40 minutes of launches to get to mining productivity. Maybe we'll be fine. We might decrease the size of the base. Because this is a lot of speed modules going directly into science. Or going into space science. So I would like to also be producing efficiency modules here. We also need, like I said, we need the efficiency 2s, which I guess we can do those here. Or sorry, speed 2s. We need, am I missing something? Power armor? Does that use power armor 1? No, it does not. Okay. Processing units, engines, LDS, speed modules, and efficiency modules 2s. Okay. How fast will one of these produce? 30 seconds. That'll take 12 minutes. That's a whole lot of modules production capacity. Yeah, well the goal is about 2.7 to 3 space science per minute or per second, because I need to get mining productivity a lot faster. I need to get that pretty early, because it's pretty essential to make the rest of my base run from this point on. So I am focusing on getting that early, which just means I need I need all of this to go towards RCUs. I might decrease my goal, but that is currently my thought process. Actually, this is really easy. This is a good spot for these. Is 2 assembly machines enough? I could also use beacons. Right? Yeah, I can use beacons too. Okay, so one of these will produce it in 30 seconds. So 40 seconds. Why is there no sound? There we go. One of these 40 seconds times 25. So what is that? 15 minutes or so? That's actually really, well, I don't really know how fast I need power armor to. Maybe 15 is enough. I haven't actually looked at that part of their base yet. Let's see what an actual run does. Just to get a rough idea. I think we technically needed to produce slower. So as long as theirs if they're fine with theirs taking like 15 minutes, we're fine. The last part of base should be pasted after all rockets are done to change logic a bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I wanted to just disable the base or something. Yeah, I was considering that. To start disabling things. Okay, so they make do with 2. Okay. Did they change this? I don't see an efficiency assembler anywhere, but I'm assuming it's the same. Really, wait. Do they just reuse that one? I feel like they reuse it, because I definitely don't see efficiency modules. When are we getting the search feature? That's 2.0, isn't it? Because that would be super nice. Oh, there it is. There it is. Wait. What are these speed modules for? Do they use speed modules for something? Like, actually for something? Not just for... Huh. What do they use speed mod 2s for? What? Beacons in science. Oh, they use them for the beacons. Okay. That's not a concern for us then. Because our average science production, I think, can be lower. Because we spend so much time on mining productivity. Actually, wait. Or do we need more? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm very confused how their science production works. Because their peak is like 5 yellow science per minute. But their beacon production, their rocket launches are like 1 per second? Like a fifth? So I'm very confused about that. I think it just has to do with the order of the researches. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how those balance out. and how that equates, or how that can be converted to mine. But yeah, if they're used here, that explains why. That explains why I don't see them, because I pasted them in. It's a manual upgrade. Okay, well, that's a easy choice if we decide to do that then. Oh, this is interesting. They keep them disabled or until prods are done, which makes sense. I guess, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, we just need, they have more or less fixed research order and a lot of logic. Well, I was just thinking, like, currently, we're just going for, like, I guess since we're just going for an average science production of, like, 3, because we do have, I guess that's what it boils down to. I have twice as long to research every other research, but half as long to research the space science. So it does make sense. It just feels weird. Like we have 8 hours. We have basically like 7 or 8 hours to produce all the yellow and purple and military science, but we still need the space science done equally as fast, if not faster, because of the mining productivity. And that's a very weird, a very weird comparison. I don't like it. A very weird disconnect between those two. This is broken, isn't it? No, it's fine. Okay, so we can either take from this belt or we can do some direct fed. I say we just take from the belt. That's probably fine. Well, let's see. Where's our other power armor stuff is being produced down here, which means we might be able to get. Wait, where do we get engines here? We don't have engines here. Okay, well, if we don't have engines here, then we need to get that taken care of. We also need to figure out what we need in our power armor. I don't actually know. But power armor 2, I guess we can produce here. Because we're pretty close to LDS. We're pretty close. Well, we'll be close to engines. Because I clearly expect them to be on this belt. Yeah, no, they're definitely expected to be on this belt. I just haven't connected them. And then we also need, what is it called? This thing. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of processing units. I mean, it's not that many. That's like 2 minutes of production. It just is a lot higher than I thought it was. Okay, so this will be easy to produce. Honestly, we can produce them along here. No problem. Which belt is this? Yeah, honestly, this is a solid spot. That might not work. I think we actually need to turn this up. Actually, wait. Or we could just move this one. We can't really grab from corners safely. Not consistently, so I just need to move that down a little bit. Okay, that should work. It sure would help a lot if we had access to bots for these types of things. Maybe if we do it a second time, I'll limit my... If we do a second run, I will limit my restraints, so I can use Logibots to move basic things around, so I don't go insane. Well, we'll see. What am I looking for? Oh, there it is. There we go. And then we also, I need to add it to the to-do list. We need military stuff. Military stuff. Specifically, I didn't save that. Combat bots. Now, we're not in any rush to get the minions research done. We can very clearly do that by hand. It doesn't need to be part of our base. We have 2 hours. Obviously, I should have it, but I should have it automated. Same with flamethrowers and tanks. Neither of them are things I really need for pushing bases, but they are things I need for achievements. And since I need them for achievements, I probably need to fit them here. Maybe. And I also need combat combat robots for pushing bases, which is why I can't postpone those that much. Okay, so let's just assume that this does in fact have engines on it. That can go there. We'll be able to fit coal here. It's going to be weird, but yeah, coal shouldn't be a problem. Then we need speed modules and efficiency modules. Okay, so that is something I am actually concerned with. I guess I could produce them down here. Actually, yeah, why don't I just produce them down here? This isn't connected. No, that's fine. Because we can do a small efficiency production right here, along with a small speed 2s here, and they can be done early enough that they can finish in time. Actually, yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, I do. Well, do I? At this point in the run, I mean. Yeah, okay. So at stage 3, I even have them all here. Why am I producing yellow science down here? Actually, I don't know if I need to produce yellow science down here. But even if I don't, the chips are still very close. So it's not like they're not far or anything. They're just, they're probably going to be here. Unless I actively split them off. Which I probably will do. But yeah, there's no real reason for me to have the yellow science early. Purple science I do need early. I think I'm going to cut this, though. So that means we can do... Let's see, where's our best source of green science? I guess that's what it comes down to. Like, which one gets prio? This one technically gets prio, but half of it goes towards blue chips, which is slightly less prioed. We could just do it here. That might work. Gosh, these are all in different stages. This is more tedious than I thought it would be. And then I don't know what stage these should be. These should actually be pretty early, shouldn't they? Like, because these are going to produce pretty slowly. So let's stage move tool. Let's move it to this stage. Can this get enough? This might be able to produce enough. I feel like this won't produce enough. It depends how early. I don't think that's a good spot. I think we should put it here. On the other side, so that way we can get... Or up top. Up top could also work. Can I direct feed? I can direct feed. Right? Yeah, okay, I can direct feed. Input should be fine for that. So if I direct feed, let's see. We can move these. So we have space here. Let's move that up then. And then we can also move blue science up, but I don't think we need to anymore. I think we have the space. Okay, so we need efficiencies. Okay, I know I said I had space, but I actually need 2 more tiles. Actually, wait, do I? I could feed them this way. That kind of works. Right? Yeah, that works. I think. So I actually only need 1 more tile, which I have. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so this will be speed 1s. And then speed 2s. And then this will be efficiency 2s and efficiency 1s. Okay, that works. Then I think I want to read this belt and only have things activate when both of them are full of coal. That's a decent way. That's another way to do logic. I can't output from this, can I? I almost can. That means there's hope. But not that much. It's not a ton of hope. But the idea was to have this belt be blue chips and red chips, and this belt be green chips and red chips. But we don't have space for outputs unless we move stuff. Okay, well, we'll move it up a tile. That's fine. Is it? Is it fine? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Hmm. I feel like it's so close to working, but it doesn't actually work. Can I use a red belt? No, not without logic. Do I move it up another tile? Can I move it up another tile? Technically, yes. Technically, I can move it up another tile. Okay, so this works as an output. Are things easier if I do this? This might fix it. Okay, so this runs, and now we can output... Oh, now this can be a red belt. Okay. And now we can output anywhere. Yeah, okay. That's technically functional. I don't love it, but I think I can make that work. Really do not love it, though. This needs a side load to work. Actually, does it? Technically, it doesn't. Because these are going to be limited by logic, which means they can't back up too badly. No, I don't think making it condensed like this is worth it. I really want another tile. We're just going to move it up. Because if we have problems with this later, it's going to be really impossible to fix and change if we just give it a little bit of leniency. We can actually redesign it later when we decide it's terrible, which I think is worth it to have that option. This is being built on the wrong layer. Which stage do I want it on? I think I want it pretty early, actually. I want it on stage 3.2 because these take so long. Stage move tool will lower it down. I don't know what that one is. These ones don't need to be early, but since these take like 10 minutes to produce, I want them early. Otherwise, I need to do more assembly machines. Okay, I do have an extra tile now, but I did not use it. So I said 3.2. Wait, why didn't they move? Okay, now I have the space, right? Yeah, it's still not great, but it's better. I like this one though. I actually really like that belt there. It's not scalable at all, but it works for this specific instance of it's a short belt. Should I use red belt? Red belt makes this a lot simpler. Where else can I get coal from? Well, I could have one output here. And then what side of the belt does this output on? I'm really bad at that. I want to say it outputs on the inside, right? Is it paused? Okay, it outputs on the inside. Which means now I can have this one output here. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. Okay. I like it. I mean, I hate it. But also it's fine. I think it's fine. This has coal. So this will have coal. I don't know why there was a splitter there on a different layer. That's weird. This can't reach. It needs to be a red belt. But honestly, not a problem. I think these are safe. Because they're not self-feeding, this can be a red belt. Okay, so this is blue chips, red chips. This is green chips, red chips. So let's see, what are our options? I say we have a splitter here to take from this one would be good. Doesn't need to be pasted until this section. And that can go there. We could also get green chips from the top, but I don't think we really need to worry about that. And then this one, very easy splitter. Technically works. It does waste a little bit of LDS, but it's not like an unbearable amount, right? We can live with that. And then I think we need a splitter at the end if we want to do this. Oh wait, we should actually have coal come from this side. No, there's no real reason for it to come from that direction. Can I make this go there? No, because then that makes this one not unsafe. Okay, so yeah, we can just flip that. That's easy enough. This one... Didn't I say I wanted to do some kind of logic on this? And this is for I believe this is a coal belt. Yeah, okay, this one is a 100% a coal belt. And it will only ever have coal on it. There's really no point for me to ever switch from using coal to solid fuel at any point, even though technically it's more efficient in terms of, what is it called? Not basic oil processing. Fracking? Is it called fracking? It's coal liquefaction, but it's not actually liquefaction, right? It's liquefaction, someone pointed out. Okay, so coal liquefaction. Technically, it's a better use of coal, but it's not worth... I don't think it's worth switching to at any point. That works, I guess. I think at this point, I should just do this. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was gonna say at that point, I should just use a double inserter, but it doesn't really serve a purpose there. There we go. Okay, and then I said I wanted these to be on logic, so the whole thing here is we just read these 3 points. I think would be good. And then we can say solid coal is greater than... I don't know what number it should be. But we're reading 4 points, right? We're reading 3 belts. So if we're reading 3 belts, it should probably be greater than about... not maybe 20? That's pretty saturated. They're somehow not in the same logic. That's weird. Okay, still not on the same logic. There we go. That's all right. I could make it higher, like 22. I think also works. Basically, the whole point, because these aren't very safe, but I can't read directly from the belt. I'm just trying to figure out what a full belt looks like here. And I think that works. I don't know why that wasn't copyable. There we go. This one isn't full, though. Oh, is it because it's curved? No? Do curved belts hold less? I think curved belts hold less. So I could do 20 here or something? Really? Are these not connected? Do they really hold that much less? There's no way. No, they're definitely not connected. We're just gonna redo all the inserters because something about that just didn't seem right. But I don't know what I was missing. I mean, it could just be that curves count differently. Okay, read all of them. Read belt, hold, disable, or enable, disable, read belt contents, hold. Excellent. And now we disable all the belts. Okay. Let's try again. Solid fuel, not solid fuel. I'm so used to saying solid fuel. Greater than 19. Okay, now it's working. They can't hold 23 though. What is it, 2 less? Okay, they do hold less though. So 19 seems viable. That should be fine. And I'm assuming there's no weirdness that can cause them to... Oh, they can pulse on and off. Okay, but the odds of them pulsing on and off while it's still starting, I think, are actually pretty high. Okay, let's not read the curve here then. I think I would be better off to read... How are these connected? To read the ins. There we go. And then I disconnected the inserter at some point. I don't know if they're still in the same network. Now they are. Now they definitely are. Okay, now we can say it's 23 again. That sounds like a fashion or some kind of like gossip mag. Like 23andMe or something. These are not working. Are they still not connected? Oh, this one's not. There we go. No? Oh, if I hover, it shows which ones are on this network. Yeah, I don't see what's wrong. We're reading 4 belts. I think. Oh, no, we're not. There we go. Okay, so this should be decently safe. It basically means all of the belts have to back up before they activate, then they all activate at once. Which I think will be good at any level of coal production. The only downside is you have to read from like 3 separate belts to do this. And I think it would not work well on scale. Let's turn them on and undo. I think would be a good start. Because really we just need a high saturation. It doesn't need to be perfect. They just need to be decently high saturation. We can also, I think, if we override the stack size, I think things get a little bit better too. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, that seems safe enough. Okay, and then we can deactivate the outputs if we want to, or we could just have it produced uncapped. I think both of those are viable. We'll just send that here. I don't really know where it needs to go. I actually might have to call it soon. I'm a bit sore today, having trouble sitting up. But yeah, this seems to be working well. Now this will take like 20 minutes to produce at this rate, I think, right? No, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay. So as long as they get enough inputs, this should produce in about 15 minutes. Which is more than fast enough. I really should have a combinator here. But I don't know when combinators get automated. Oh, technically combinators get automated at the same time as these. Does anybody know, if you have a circuit network and it starts producing before the combinator is placed, does that break things? That might break things. I feel like it breaks things. I guess it would probably just overproduce, right? I don't think it will brick things. I think it'll just make it that it produces too many. Which ones do I want? Honestly, just all of them, right? But mostly this one. Okay, that should work. Well, not quite. Okay, and then this one can go... Can they be on the same network? I guess they can share a combinator. I think. Pretty sure they can share a combinator. Let's see. You can be enabled if... Where is it? Efficiency modules. Wait, that's the wrong one. This one's supposed to be speeds. Speed modules less than 25. And you, same thing, but for efficiency modules. That should be fine. And then each plus 0 output each, I think is all I need. Okay, hopefully these tick up. I actually don't know how to check that. I'm going to have to add a wire there to make sure it's actually working. It's not because I didn't read content, read hands. Okay, now it should be working, right? Right? Right. Please. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, I only need one combinator. I could add combinators to my handcrafting queue. That should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna have to call it there. I'm pretty sore. But yeah, I will. The video should be uploaded. I'm gonna go upload it, but it's gonna take a few hours, so it should be live tomorrow, unless for some reason encoding takes forever. But yeah, new video soon. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with space exploration. Wait. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? Yeah, no, tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what my plans are. We're doing our main celebration Wednesday, because that's when family's visiting. So I'm not sure. Not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow, because we might do a smaller dinner still. I guess I'll post to my Discord if I have to cancel. I probably will be able to, because I normally stream in the afternoon. I think if we do a dinner, it's going to be an actual dinner. Whereas usually holiday dinners are like a 2 o'clock thing, but since we're just doing a small version of it, it's probably going to be a normal dinner. So I imagine space exploration tomorrow. If not, I'll see you all Monday for... I'm not sure yet. I have not fully decided which meme run Monday I'll be doing, because we just finished up the permanence one. Or the belt walking one. I might do object permanence. The harder version of that I've been wanting to do. But yeah, see you all tomorrow. Peace.